So firstly, hi, you're watching Tech Resolve, in case you haven't noticed. Here, we try to make things simple. Hope you're having a very good day. Today, we'll be learning how we can make a bootable pen drive. Now, this is a topic that has been touched by millions of YouTubers, but most of the cases, it's like, mm, how do I put it? The most common way. And you may say, well, the most common way is the most easiest way, isn't it? Well, sometimes, yeah, the most common way is the most easiest way, but it's not the most reliable way. Today, the method I will be showing you will help you have multiple operating systems or multiple ISOs on a single pen drive without having to destroy your pen drive. Now, you may have one question in mind after hearing this. Why? Well, the answer to that is very simple. It's to prevent you from screwing up installing something. So I know most of you will be using this to install Linux, but anyway, whatever the case may be, the first issue that it happens with having one bootable pen drive or one OS in it is, let's say you are installing it and for some reason your ISO is corrupted, or I don't know, you're installing it, the power goes out and you have an unfinished install and your PC is just unstable and you don't want that operating system anymore. Now what do you have to do? Like, you don't have two PCs, you're in trouble because you don't have any way to recover it. And if the ISO is not installing again, or you can't install it again, or PC is not booting into that ISO, you are in trouble. So in this case, the multiple boot can help you, because you can have two operating system or 3 or 4 or 10 depending on your pen drive size, and you can switch it up whenever you want. Like, if there is any problem in one, you can change it to another one. If you don't have problem, then it's fine, that is good. You can have a pen drive dedicated to just installing operating systems. So now this method is very useful. I hope you enjoy the video, and please don't skip it. Like, please don't skip the video and be like, oh my god, it didn't work. Please don't do that. Just watch the video, and if it doesn't work, just leave a comment and let me know. So let's get into it. So the method we'll be using today, or the software we'll be using today, is called Ventoy. So first we need to get that software. To do that, boot into Windows and see if your pen drive is connected. Now here's my pen drive. It's called pen drive. It's so ironic. Now here's the pen drive, and once you have your pen drive connected, make sure it's formatted and nothing is on your pen drive, because it will be formatted either way. So just make sure you have a clean pen drive. Once you do that, get into Chrome or the browser you prefer and search for Ventoy. I will put a link down below, so make sure you check the description. There will be a link there for you to go to this website and download Ventoy. Now once you click here, you should see a page like this. Now as you can see here, there are many versions and you can read it. There is called the Windows version, and if you are in Linux, you will use the Linux version, but we are on Windows, so we will be using the Windows zip. Once you click this, it will take you to a GitHub page, and this is where we actually download it. And here you can see all the files, and just click the Windows version, and the Linux is for Linux users. And this is the ISO for booting like a live DVD, but we won't be using that. We'll be using the Windows version. Once you click that, we'll need to wait for it to download. So make sure it's downloaded and you have WinRAR 7-zip or the zip extractor that you prefer. Make sure it's installed. Now we click start download and wait. Once it's done downloading, open the folder containing the zip file. Now once it is open, extract the zip. You can use WinRAR 7-zip or anything that you prefer to extract zip files. You can even use the built-in Windows one. Just extract it. It doesn't matter what you use to extract it, you just need to extract it and put it in a file. Once you do that, you should see a file like this. Now, in here is everything you need to use Ventoy. Open this folder and you should see something called Ventoy to disk. Now, this is what we will be using to flash our pen drive as Ventoy. Now, it will ask for admin privileges and you can give it. Now, the thing to notice here is that the partition style. As you can see here, mine has MBR because my partition style is MBR. Your may be different, it could be GPT. You can change it from here, but please make sure that it is correct because it will highly depend on if your pen drive can boot or not. Because if you have the wrong partition style, your hard disk or your pen drive may not boot at all. Now we can check this. To check it, first right click on this PC. If you are in Windows 10, it should show manage on the first right click. If you are not, then you have to do it like this. Just get into manage. After you get in manage, a window like this should pop up, and here you go to disk manage, and once you do that, this basically shows every disk, drive and everything you have. And here you need to find the drive where you want to install your OS. So mine is this, I usually install here. So right click on that and hit properties, then just go to volume. This will show partition style, master boot record, or if you have GPT, it will show GPT. So once you check that, get back to Ventoy. Once you're here, make sure everything is okay, then just hit install. This button right here, and it should pop a warning and it will say it will flash everything. That's why I said in the beginning to have a clean pen drive with nothing on it. Then just hit yes, and it should start installing Ventoy on your pen drive. Now once it is done, just click OK, close this, and now you have Ventoy installed in your pen drive. Now how do you use this? It's very easy to use. First, what you need is OSs, or if you want one, you can use one ISO. So as you can see here, I have two ISO, one for Windows, one for Kali. What you need to do is just copy however many you want, and then go to your Ventoy pen drive. Then go to this PC, and the one where it says Ventoy, just double click on it and paste it here. That's basically it. You just have to copy it there and done.
Make the clouds move over. We can do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah. Sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever. motion.
Once it's done
She
copying,
call me
then
crazy,
what you need to
I'm
do
wasting
is just
time.
restart your computer.
Say don't leave me now. Yeah, for the sky and all its diamonds. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah, sun's out. Make the clouds move over. We can do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah, sun's out.
Hit your boot key. Get to your flash drive and select whichever OS you want to boot. You can select by hitting the arrow key in your keyboard, and selecting is easy as clicking enter.